Satnam, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be your reading to see what's happening. What's happening? The Strength card. I feel like there's some kind of power surge happening for you, okay? I feel like not only are you about to, but I feel like you're actually going through some kind of power surge. And so every time you feel weak or unsure or insecure, know that that is literally actually the strength coming into your being, okay? And you're just seeing the weak parts, right? The High Priestess. This is a lot of intense spiritual strength, a lot of intense, like, magical spiritual energy. I feel like there's some kind of almost like sleepiness energy. It's kind of like you're not recognizing maybe the impact that your like energetic strength holds, like your intuitive strength, your psychic strength, you know, your spiritual, like your energy is very tangible, right? Like it's very much felt, right? Ooh, and the Devil reverse. So strength, the High Priestess, and the Devil reverse. I'm hearing some kind of toxic addiction to like bad emotional habits, okay? Like maybe you did a lot of working to lift some kind of you have been doing a lot of working to lift a lot of victim consciousness, always feeling like you're left out, alienated, like, and I feel like because you've done that, not only have you triumphed over some kind of very dark perspective that you've had, but it's because I'm feeling because you triumphed over this dark perspective, your energy is becoming more tangible. It's kind of like this negative perspective, this negative emotion, this negative storyline you kept believing or telling yourself was the thing keeping your strength from you, right? So you were kind of like using your own strength against yourself through your own darkness, right? And so it's kind of like, this is also like very like this. It's kind of like you had to go through the thing in order to recognize your strength, in order to recognize the devil, in order to thwart the devil, in order to recognize your strength, right? That's crazy, you know? It's kind of like the whole picture was working for itself to be seen and observed and known and explained. Am I making sense? I'm here to take both. Let's take both. So Death reverse, the Prince of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands reverse. Okay. There is something that just can't die, right? Like I'm seeing that scene from Awesome Powers. Why won't you die? Okay. See, the thing is, I feel like maybe at some point you felt very stuck and burdened because you kept wanting to deny some kind of like very negative storyline, okay? Like this is giving me the sense of like you believing that you are destined for failure, you believing that you are destined to be alone, you're destined to be the butt of God's jokes. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here, okay? And like you again, like you believing those frequencies, you believing those energies, that storyline, basically you believing that you can't do anything you want, made you think that like that storyline can't die, okay? And you try to kill that aspect of yours, or you try to kill that storyline or that character or something like that. You try to kill off some kind of timeline, let's say, okay? And like the thing is, even the energy that was like fighting against you, the thing that you thought you had to end in order to get yourself, right? Even that thing was serving you all along, right? That was actually this aspect of you that like you just couldn't put an end to. It's because it was never meant to be put an end to. It was always meant to go along with you because it carries some kind of meaning. It's almost like the burden showing itself for what it is, and because the burden is showing itself, it's being released. You get what I'm saying? So the burden should have never been dropped or released. The burden should have been taken with, because if the burden isn't taken with, you would never recognize that there's a burden. And once you recognize it's a burden, it's not even a burden anymore. It's simply something that you're carrying. Hence the very intense spiritual, I'm hearing spiritual shift, hence the very intense spiritual strength, okay? What's the last card? Seven of Cups. So we have the Two of Wands, the Fool, Judgment reversed, King of Pentacles, the World, Three of Wands, Three of Cups, all the way, Queen of Swords to the Ace of Cups reverse. I'm getting again that sense of like, also a lot of energy of projecting into the future. You know, like when you like if you want to make wine, it's basically a fermentation process, like it rots, right? I use this quite often, and wine is also a very confusing energy sometimes, consciousness, you know, it can be frenzy. So it's again like you consistently thought, or you were telling yourself some kind of story that the bacteria basically that was making the grape juice wine was the thing that had to go, but that was never the thing. That was the like key ingredient. You get what I'm saying? If that doesn't make sense, it's kind of like if like looking at life or your experience from an evolutionary perspective. Fight or flight, you know, like fight and flight, that response within us doesn't feel good, but it carries a very significant purpose, okay? That's what I'm saying. But this is very spiritual. There's some kind of being, consciousness, or something that you thought was, like, you thought the devil was against you, God was against you or something, but like this devil or this God or this thing that you thought was like creating this confusion was actually just making the grape juice wine. You get what I'm saying? It was making the picture that you always wanted to see. It was actually the thing making the drink that you always wanted to drink, okay? And I feel like maybe you've been projecting this new transformative energy, this new like spiritual strength. It's almost like this like being able to utilize like wine, drunkenness, like that Dionysian energy, like confusion energy to manifest. You get what I'm saying? I feel like you've finally like projected this centered confusion or centered frenzy, this focused frenzy, almost this focused fucking strength into your future timeline. Like you've changed your future script or something, okay? And I feel like that's how like you manage that because of your spiritual strength. Five of Pentacles, Ace of not Ace of Cups, Prince of Cups reverse, and the Moon. It's kind of like you're unwilling, you're just not like you're just not entertaining like it's almost like you're not entertaining yourself being a bad movie director anymore, you know, or a bad script writer or something like that, okay? It's like, no, this is shit, let's do this, okay, okay? Because ultimately that person consciousness thing that you thought was like the thing trying to hurt you or trying to stop you or blah blah blah, once again was the thing that was actually meant to that was the thing that like kind of bettered your skills. You get what I'm saying? Okay, I feel like that was sufficient. Please do consider doing the thing, and I'll see you again for another one. So, namae.